So 10 years ago, when your mom was driving you to soccer practice, there was only one or two ways to listen to the radio or anything else. It was the radio or it was a cassette player. Now you have your auxiliary cord that you can stream any kind of music, anything to your phone or to your car so you can listen to it. You have CDs. So now radio is kind of a dying art form. Typically, when you think about talk radio such as NPR, you think about older generations listening to it. It's not necessarily geared towards our generation. But we have changed that with.
We have a product called NetWaves. We are an online streaming program similar to Netflix and Hulu, except for we take the old tradition of news and talk radio and give it a more modern, young twist. We want to reach a broader, younger audience and make boring news more entertaining.
So some of these topics for our podcast include ISIS, Ebola, even the Kardashians. Whatever appeals to you, we have it.
We hired some awesome hosts. Not only are they experts in the field, not only do they know what they're talking about and are out there searching after great stories, but they're also really entertaining. We want hosts that are funny and have great character and personality, and hosts that you can connect with, just like your favorite character on your Netflix TV show. But in addition to being entertaining, it's still 100% fact-checked. It's still real journalism, and we don't want to ever get away from that.
So you may be asking yourself, so how does this work? These episodes can be purchased through our apps, or you can go online to our website. You can purchase them episode to episode a la carte. You can do it by series subscription, so topics could include the latest trends that are going on right now, pop culture, or even the newest cars that are on the lots today. There can be multi-series there are multi-series packages, and there is an all access for a month.
All these prices are really cheap. Our goal is not to make the listeners pay a bunch of money for radio, which is normally free, but most of our funding comes from advertisements. We sell advertisements both within our broadcasts themselves and also on our news page. Of course, for listeners who are really sick of the commercials and would rather leave those out, we offer ad-free services as well for a little bit of an extra fee.
So we also do have a free trial that you can get for 1 month. So before you go spending any kind of money, you can figure out if you like the project, which you will, and you can choose to pay from then on out.
And we guarantee that happiness because so far we're already gaining great momentum with listeners over the past few months since we've started this. And we want to give those fans, we want to give our listeners a chance to be heard. We are changing radio from a one-way system to an interactive system. We want viewers to be able to discuss news topics. So we have forums on our website where you can talk about what you think is important, what you'd like to see, talk about ISIS and how you think it should be handled, talk about our government. And we can, in addition, collect those stats so we can meet your needs and also get those stats out to other news forums.
So you may be asking yourself, how is this different from regular radio? Our program is more in-depth, it's more entertaining, and it's interactive. We have sound effects, special guests that come and talk. Our hosts, like she mentioned before, are very entertaining. And like I said before, it's very interactive and fun without straying from the facts.
In addition, it isn't like radio where if you miss an episode, you may not get a chance to hear from it. It's wherever you are, whenever you're ready to hear your news, whenever you want to keep up with something. We all carry our earphones around, we all carry our smartphones around. It gives you an opportunity to get that news on your own terms.
So since we have established a good fan base and a good audience so far, within the next year we plan to create age-appropriate shows. This news will be the same content, but say if your 10-year-old child or your 10-year-old nephew, whatever it may be, wants to know the news as well, it's going to be simplified. So he still understands the same news that you get. It's just going to be easier for him to understand. So this also is a good tool for the younger generations to get used to learning about the world news or whatever topic they may want to listen to, and it gets them in the role with how news is presented and how it works.
It's really important to start the education at a young age, and so that's what we're excited about, presenting it in a way that people see the importance but also enjoy the news.
So you can download our application or you can go visit our webpage and Enjoy riding the wave. Thank you.
Thank you.